Hey everybody, how is it going? This is Chemical Duck. I'm back with more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Link is just stretching here. He's just doing his morning yoga. He's just getting in shape. So in the previous episode, we started and finished the ice cap, and we also made our way here to Zora's Domain. And today, we're going to be playing the Serenade of Water, and we will be making our way to the Water Temple. We have everything we need to take it on now. Now, you could have actually done the Water Temple before the Fire Temple. However, the game sort of pushes you in that direction, like with Navi telling you that and everything. And plus, you can actually like properly see Death Mountain and everything, so you can clearly see that there's something wrong with it. Like, you can't really tell with Zora's Domain unless you actually go there first. But yeah, so you can do them in either order. However, I'm just going to do it this way because it's the way that they appear in the menu anyway. I was like debating on whether or not I wanted to do it sort of out of order and do it a little differently, but I was like, yeah, I might as well just do it this way. It doesn't really matter. Plus, there's a bunch of Let's Plays out there that have already done that anyway, so it would be kind of redundant. It wouldn't be really worth it. So let's go ahead and hit this switch with the hook shot. So we need the hookshot and we need the iron boots to do this. We also need the Zora tunic. The first time I did this as a kid, I didn't actually have the Zora tunic. I sort of just went in here with the Kikiri tunic, and I don't remember whether I actually finished it or whether I just left early or whatever and decided to go and get the Zora tunic. But either way, I started it like in the hardest way possible. But anyway, let us continue on. We have this first room here. This is sort of the main hub room of the whole temple. Fuck off, spider. Do you mind, mate? Can you get out of my face here? So there's going to be a couple different directions that we can go in here. There's going to be 4 different directions that we can go in. This way here, I'm not going to bother with just yet because we can't actually do anything here just yet. This way sort of leads to the end of the dungeon, and we need a key to do this door. So let's go ahead and drop all the way down. We could go to the sides or to the bottom, or we could try and make our way to the middle level, but we won't be able to do anything there, seeing as it's all flooded, as it's all covered with water. So I forget which way we actually have to go here. I think it's this way. All the sort of hallways and everything in the water temple all look really similar, so it's kind of easy to get lost, which is another reason why people hate this temple so much. Dude, it's Rudo. Oh, you, if I'm right. Caden? Yeah, that's me. You're Caden, aren't you? It's me, your fiancé, Ruto, Princess of the Zoras. I knew that. I never forgot the vows we made to each other 7 years ago. You're a terrible man to have kept me waiting for these 7 long years. But now is not the time to talk about love. I'm sure you've already seen it. Zora's Domain, totally frozen. A young man named Sheik saved me from under the ice. Hey, I know that dude. That man. That actual bro. But my father and the other Zoras have not yet... No, I saved him. It's cool. I want to save them all. I want to save Zora's Domain. You have to help me. This is a request from me. The woman who is going to be your wife. Fuck off. I'm going to marry Zelda. Caden, you have to help me destroy the evil monster in the temple, okay? Yeah, whatever. Zelda's got way more clout, man. Why would I like you? Inside the water temple, there are 3 places where you can change the water level in red text. I'll lead the way. Follow me, quickly. She just swims up. She just floats away. Alright, I'll see you up there, Zora. Zora, Ruto. I don't know what the matter with me is. You can also sort of see this shadow here as well, which disappears. Huh? I wonder what that could mean. Hopefully she's still up. Dude, please, switch to the boots. Switch to the blue shirt and the work boots that won't make me sink. Alright, yes, for some reason, she disappears once we make our way up here. Very, very strange, very peculiar. Doesn't really make any sense, you know, what is she, teleporting? Whatever. Alright, so we have this door here, but we also have this little symbol on the wall, the Triforce, the royal family's symbol. So I'm not going to bother with that just yet. Instead, what I am going to do is just kill these guys. And I didn't mean to actually kill them all straight away because I did want to show off their text. But whatever, seeing as I already killed them, it doesn't matter. We also get a bunch of bombs from them as well. Let me guess, this is going to be the dungeon map. And it's going to give us some massive massive lead up to opening the chest. And it's just going to be something underwhelming. Yep, it's the dungeon map. What a huge surprise. Press start to go into the whatever screen and whatever and look at the map and whatever and whatever and whatever. What am I, old Chugga Conroy? Okay, don't play Epona's song again. Play Zelda's Lullaby. Like a good Let's Player. As a good LPer would. And if we actually play the song, it is going to drop the water level. Now, as I'm sure you noticed, there are 3 different levels. There's sort of the bottom floor, the top floor, and the middle floor that we saw when we came into that sort of hub room before. So this, when we change the water level, it's going to make it so we can actually access each of these different rooms. Now, dude, put that away. Put that away, or so help me. What you want to do here, and I don't know if I've actually shown this off at all, but you can actually light these braziers by shooting an arrow straight through them, through like a lit torch and then into that. So yes, that is very neat. Let's go ahead and talk about these shell dudes. Shell blade, its internal muscle is its weak point. So if you actually get close, they will open their mouths, they'll smile at you, and then you can... Dude, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, if you do sort of miss your hit like that, then you can just shield, and they will hit your shield and go back. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Stop hitting the wrong buttons, you fool. Now, I haven't really practiced this temple at all, so I'm kind of nervous for it. Like, I don't think I'm going to get lost or anything. I don't think I'm going to miss anything, because I have done this temple so many times, and it is one of the most memorable ones in OOT. And plus, the way that I do this temple is pretty linear as well. Like, it's pretty straightforward. It's hard to get confused in my layout, in my route, because I sort of just like to do all the bottom room, all the rooms, you know, in each compass direction first, and then we sort of make our way on. Now, I don't know if this is actually the right way, but I'm going to come this way anyway and just open this up, because we need to drop a bomb here. And we have some water, so let's whip out the old iron boots. You see another complaint, another problem with the water temple. We have to switch in and out of our menus pretty much constantly, especially when we aren't even necessarily going the right way. Okay. Do you mind? Okay, I'm just going to avoid this thing. Rather than killing it, we can use our hook shot underwater, as we've already seen. However, if we just take our boots off, our shoes, our sinking boots, then we will raise all the way up here. And yes, we actually can do this room now. I didn't realize we could do this now. I thought we had to wait a little bit. So if we hit this switch, it'll raise up this little statue here, which has a hook shot target on it. So let's whip out the hook shot, shall we? Let's get down to business. There's also these weird snake dragon statues. I don't know what these are supposed to be. Are they snakes or dragons? You know what? Let's give it a good look. Let's give it a proper look. Yeah, look at that. I don't know. What could it possibly be? Alright, so we have a gold Skulltula behind this gate here. If you just spin attack into it like that, then you can just have it. It's free. It's very free. Let me... Oh, whoops, don't do that. Backflip into it like a legend. Upskirt angle, and I think that's 67. I'll go and check. I'll do the obligatory first Skulltula check of the episode, because I always do that. I literally always do that. I never actually remember what I'm on. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of cutting in this episode, considering we're going to be doing a lot of backtracking and a lot of just menu navigation. So, yeah, I think I'm going to be a little all over the place, or I'll just cut out things that are overly painful. Now, I don't know what's over this way, so I guess we'll see. I guess we'll suss it out. There's one way to find out, am I right? Okay, we actually need the dungeon item in order to do this room, so I did come the wrong way. Like a fool, like an oaf. Alright, the bottom floor is sorted. We'll avoid those spike ball things, whatever their names are. I have to remember to talk to Navi about them. This is the only way that we haven't been yet, so let's go ahead and go through here. We will use our one and only key. We will waste it like that, which sucks. So if we actually look up here, then we will see... We will see a hookshot target on this platform to the right here. Please let me get on that. That would have been epic had you let me on there. Okay, let's do this properly this time. I'll walk all the way. I'll walk the full length. Grab on, dude! What is the matter with you? You fool, just grab the platform like a legend. Like the legend I know you are. Okay, thank you. We have another Zelda's Lullaby thing here. Dude, why do I keep playing Epona's song every time. It's because they sound so similar, it's because they have the exact same notes. I always get them confused. Now, if you were paying attention there, eagle-eyed viewers could have seen that there was a little gap under this block that we created. And this is a Skulltula, or not a Skulltula, this is something that a lot of people tend to miss. And I'm pretty sure that you actually need like every key in this place as well, so you can't miss anything. Okay, don't fall on the spikes, please. I fell on the spikes. I'm falling on the edges. Come on, just fall in the hole, man. Just do your job, Luke. Luke? Link, I mean. God. I am all over the place. I've just worked all day, you guys. Please give me a break. I swear I'm not that stupid. Okay, let's go and use the hook shot here. I always forget that we can't use our sword underwater as well. Which makes sense, you know. It does make relative sense. Alright, let's go ahead and take these things out. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to Navi about them. These are the spikes. Aim for it when it retracts and spikes. Wow, what a creative name, Nintendo. Good work, boys. Good work on the naming. Give this man a raise. All right, we have more of the shell blades. Open your fat mouth. Give me a cheeky grin, a cheesy grin. All right, once we have killed all of those, it opens up this room here. Dude, give me my. Okay, I don't even need the bombs, so I don't care. I was gonna say give me my bombs, but it doesn't even matter. Let's just take our shoes off. Our iron boots. And once we come all the way to the top here, we have a chest. This room is so out of the way. This little chest here is so out of the way considering it's just one key. Like, we had to find a secret room and then go through another room and fight some enemies in order to get this. And then, you know, travel up a pathway. It's just kind of out of the way. You have to be pretty careful looking at the dungeon map and the compass in this temple. You do want to be pretty astute and just watch out and make sure that you're not missing anything. Come on, blue shirt, please. Alright, we are back up here. Now, there's a gold Skulltula in this room. However, I don't believe we can get it now. I don't think we can even... Well, we could use a trick or a glitch or something, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to come back here later because it's actually pretty easy to get it here later. So what we want to do now, we have a key. We could go in that room. We could potentially go in that room. This room we can't do anything about yet. And I guess we could suss this out, you know. We could give it a look-see. I don't know if we can actually do anything here yet, but I'll check it out. I wish we had the compass at this point, actually. It would have been so much nicer. The dungeon map is actually pretty useful. I usually talk shit about the dungeon map, saying that it like doesn't even matter. But it is actually, you know, it is a pretty useful item in this part of the dungeon. I just realized that I don't want to go this way, so we're going back. We are going back. Let's just cross over this again, and we will ignore this just completely blank ass wall here, and we'll check out this room, I guess. Now, something annoying in this dungeon as well is that the Tektites from the higher levels will actually jump down on top of you, so you kind of have to be careful where you're jumping. Actually, did I go to the right room? Maybe I went to the wrong room. Maybe I could have actually gone to that room. I really hope I didn't just go the wrong way here. Am I really just too far back to hit that? Alright, here we go. This is how we get to the top level. Ah, dude, and it's the... Okay, thank you, Lord, for not knocking me off. As you see, this Tektite here will just knock you off the top like that. You kind of have to bait him out annoyingly or do it twice. Okay, I did miss something. God, I'm an oaf. Okay, fine. I'm back in the correct room. Give me a break. You know, don't mess with me too much. I just forgot, guys. Okay? I'm not some Zelda legend who remembers all about all of the temples, okay? You gotta give me a little break here. I'm also sure that this is just gonna be like the compass or something. Let's go ahead and hit this with the hook shot. We get like no time to do this, so let's go and bust it open again. Wonder if the water's gonna rise around us, or if it'll even come up again. This is surely the compass. Yes, it is. Okay, this is a pretty useful item, so we didn't really have to come up this way. However, I just wanted to make sure that I got everything, basically. Now that we've actually made the water up to the second level as well, there's something we can do in the room with Ruto, that Ruto was in anyway, that we met her in. So let us come back this way and then put on our regular boots. I If you remember correctly, there was something in the middle room here that we didn't do. There was like a bombable wall that we couldn't reach, that we had to pass because it was all underwater. But not now, not this time. Not this time, he says. I'm going to be blowing this wide open, and I will be taking my chest. I'm sure you can guess what this is anyway. This is a tiny chest. So, of course, it's going to be a key. Nothing special. That was kind of epic, actually. Okay, so I'm in this room again here. I actually did miss something. I just realized I'm going to have to go back. So I'm going to go ahead and just show this off. This is the final Zelda's Lullaby symbol, or Triforce, I guess, in the temple. So this is the last place where we can change the water level, and of course it is going to be up to the highest position. Now I'm going to meet you guys back in the room where we saw Rudo. We're just going to lower the water level again, and once we have done that, we want to come over to this side of the temple, where this block is actually here, because the water level has been lowered enough, and we can just go ahead and push this block in. And I don't know why I missed this, because I did actually mean to do this before, but it is pretty easy. As you can see, it is pretty easy to actually miss stuff in this temple. And when you miss one thing, you have to stop a room, you have to go all the way back, and when you have to navigate all the menus like a billion times, messing with the iron boots, like the timing just, it really, really adds up, and this temple takes forever. And it isn't a bad temple or anything. Like, I actually like this temple quite a lot. It's just that when you make one mistake in this temple, you really, really feel it, because it just adds on to the rest of everything else, which takes forever. Alright, we can go ahead and hit this here. And I kind of want to just kill this Tektite before I cross here, because it's going to definitely get in my way. Okay, I'll let you just jump there. I'll just let the timer run out its clock here, because I definitely don't want to get screwed over by the Tektite there. Alright, nice. Hit it again. Please do not knock me off. Dude, did you see that? That was awesome. I just jump slashed straight into it. That was actually pretty dope. That was actually pretty cool. I can be pretty cool and talented sometimes, you know? Alright. What we want to do here is pretty much jump into the right side of this room and slap on the iron boots immediately, because as you can see, there is a huge current in this room, and it is going to sweep you away. It's going to be a total pain in the ass. It's going to be like Flushed Away. This room reminds me of Flushed Away so much. So what you want to do is just come over to this wall, perfectly land on this thing, and then you will be in the prime position to get what you want. That is not what I want to do. We need the hook shot here. Why do I even have the bombs on, man? I'm barely using them. Well, I guess I did need them for that one room before. Alright, let's hit the switch here. This will open up this little gate here. And then we can hook shot through here. And we will take the shoes off. The iron shoes, the metal shoes, the heavy shoes. We'll go past here, past these shell blades, or whatever the name is, blade shells. They remind me of Beyblades, honestly. I feel like if you just tossed one of those at someone, you'd cut them up pretty good. You'd cut up a Beyblade pretty good. You wouldn't even need the ripcord or anything. Okay, I'm being an idiot. So this is the last key that we need to do this. So hopefully we don't have to screw around anymore. It should just be pretty much a straight shot for the rest of the dungeon here, or the rest of the temple, I should say. I'll say the name properly. I don't want to be misleading. So iron boots again. Like I said, I'm not going to bother with these things because they just ain't worth it. They just are not worth it, even slightly. Dude, stop putting the green tunic on. I only want the blue shirt, not the shitty green shirt, alright? What's the matter with you? Okay, climb up. Thank you. Thank you for not missing it. I appreciate that, Link. And when you get to the end of this corridor, this makes you actually use the hook shot to get back up, because the ledge is higher out of the water than you can actually reach, which is epic. Well designed. Okay, finally, I am back at the top for like the third time now in the last half an hour. I'm ready to do this properly. Okay, that's the entrance to the dungeon there. No need to bother with that. I don't think we can actually do anything right here, so it doesn't matter. What we want to do is make our way over to the door on the side here. I like how I took the longest possible way around as well. I just got lost, what can I say? And make sure you have the necessary... Dude, Make sure you have the necessary amount of keys as well, because you won't be able to go back and get more. Or, well, you will be able to, but it's going to be a huge pain in the ass, obviously. Because you'll have to walk back to, like, the start of the dungeon. And I really hope I haven't missed anything, honestly. That would be very, very sweet if I didn't miss anything. Alright. Let's go ahead and just get very close to the edge here. Now, I don't know if I've actually mentioned it, but when you're swinging your sword, you can't fall off an edge. So if you actually... Dude, please let me get this. Please let me get this. Alright, fine game, I'll get it later. As I was saying, you can't actually fall off an edge while you're slashing your sword, so if you want to get as close as you possibly can to an edge to sort of give yourself, like, an advantage, I guess, then just go ahead and slash like that. Because it makes it so much easier. Key steam mind. Alright, what we want to do here is just wait for this platform. Alright, here we are. Once again, get on the platform. Now, we don't have much time to screw around. We have to do this quickly. He says, just standing there doing literally nothing for like a second. It's just this controller, man. I'm really actually sick of this Wii Pro controller. Like, the joysticks are just so sensitive, and I don't know if it like has to do with this version of OOT or it's just like the controller in general, but I feel like every time I try and do something, it just screws me over. I hope I don't need another key. I don't, do I? I'm pretty sure I don't. I better not need another key, man. We have all of these statues around. Once again, it's a pretty simple puzzle, just like last time. You just have to hit them in the right order. So what you want to do here is just drop this one, because there is a hookshot target on the wall next to this one, and obviously, when you hookshot onto this one, you won't be able to walk past it. So you want to leave this one down. Makes it much simpler. And let's go ahead and do the second one. Once again, we wait for these. We also have to avoid the tektites. Please do not jump up to my level. Dude, the regular hookshot cannot hit anything. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Like, its range sucks. I swear I'm not getting these angles at all. Distances that I usually would hit, but I don't know. Maybe it's in my imagination. I don't know. We're also pretty close to the end of the episode here, so I think I'll finish off this room and maybe the next room, and then we'll see where we're at. What our at is at. Okay, we have a like here. Okay, thank God. We did not need another key. I am so glad for that. But I would have been fuming. I would have been fuming if I had to purchase another key. Let's just go ahead and kill this thing, because if we are to hookshot to it, then we would just land straight in its fat, sucky mouth. Cucumber-looking ass. Let's just get some items here. I guess we'll do the next room. We might as well, you know. It's a pretty big one. And this is an awesome looking room as well. So there's just a big tree in the middle of it, a big fuck off tree. And nothing else. We can just see into the distance. We can see the reflection. So if we just walk through to this side, then you will see that someone is standing here that wasn't here before. And it's us! Dark Caden, conquer yourself, if I must. That's kind of racist, dog. Just because he's dark. Alright, so this is a fight that gives a lot of people a lot of trouble. Now what he's going to do is sort of mimic your moves. And there are a couple of sort of easy ways to hit him. For example, Din's Fire is a really, really easy way to hit him. For the most part, he is just going to copy what you do straight up. I find that he likes to sort of dodge around in the start. Also, don't thrust at him like that because he just jumps on your sword. Also, the angles for his invincibility, not the angles, the timing for his invincibility frames are really good as well. Like, I feel like you hit him sometimes and it just says you don't. So let's just keep hitting him. Oh, dude, and I didn't want to do it like that. Usually he'll hit you like that. He's being kind of nice. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with him. Come on, man. I think the deku nuts help here. Maybe the hammer. I've heard that the hammer, a lot of people like the hammer. Alright, maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Okay, never mind. Come on, dude. Get off my sword. Get off my sword, bruh. Just keep hitting him every time. There we go. Okay, hit him once. Hit him once. I don't know why. I always suck at this boss. The Megaton Hammer as well is something people use for this a lot. Come on. I find not a Z targeting here sort of does the trick as well. But he like cancels your movements, and he doesn't actually like copy you. He does copy you, but he doesn't copy you move for move. So if you do try and like lead him out like that or whatever, like if you try and psych him out, then it just doesn't work. What I find usually works, like I said, Din's Fire does a trick for this. However, you kind of have to use a lot of Din's Fire, so it's not really worth it. I also just realized that we are really low on health and have no healing. Come on, you dark fuck, show yourself. Okay, we're doing some decent damage here. We're hitting him all right. As you can see, he just spawns as well. Usually, I don't think he necessarily will always spawn behind this tree. However, it certainly seems common, and I'm hitting him pretty well here with my like side swipes, because he's sort of hitting me at the same time. This is an interesting angle. I guess this is the angle like his player would see. So he's pretty much vulnerable when you're vulnerable, and vice versa. You know, so try and just plan it around that. Come on, I have to start getting careful, man. Like, I'm getting really low on health here, and I don't want to die like some nerd. I find walking into him does alright, because then you can just kind of, he'll hit you, and then you can sort of time your hit to hit him back as well. So I like to just running at him and sort of doing this, but you don't want to drop your guard or anything. He also does pretty decent damage as well, dude. Come on, you. This is a decently long fight as well. Definitely one of the tougher, more unique mini-bosses. I really like this mini-boss, actually. Okay, we have 1 health left. We have 1 1/4 health left. So I'm going to do this the cowardly way and hit him with the Din's Fire. I'll just show off what this does. It pretty much just hits him regardless. And it'll knock him just like that. However, it sucks on your HP meter, as you can see. And it also doesn't do that much damage to him for some reason as well. I feel like I have to hit him a bunch with this. We're also invincible for this as well, so there's like no threat. Alright, thank you. As you see, he tried to shield that there, which is kind of interesting as it pushed him back every time. Come on, hit him. Please kill him already. Would you mind not living anymore? I would really appreciate that. My video's already up to like 30 minutes. There we go, we beat him. You can tell by the groan in his voice that he's in true pain. If we actually wait for a second, it was just a normal room all along, with nothing special. Dude, that was so clutch. I'm on a heart and 1/4 of a heart. Good God, I am just about to die. So, what is our reward? What do we get? What is our treasure for defeating that black scoundrel? We get the Longshot. It's an upgraded hookshot. It extends twice as far. It looks pretty much exactly the same as a hookshot as well. I'm pretty sure it just shares the exact same sprite. But yes, this now goes twice as far, and it might not sound like a big deal, but believe me, that is. So I'm going to go ahead and play the Song of Time here next to this Song of Time block. I didn't really point it out, but I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to end the episode. Also, please let me know what you guys think of the sidebars. I decided that, you know, I'll just do some simple patterns so that you guys didn't have to look at black bars. I figured it would be a bit nicer like this. But please let me know if you like it or what else you'd like me to add to it. But until next time, guys, this has been Chemical Duck. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace out.